Welcome to this video, full self-driving beta 10.5. I'm going to run the same route that I'm going to run likely tomorrow when I get the upgrade to full self-driving beta 10.6. And we'll compare the two and see how they do.
And take the second exit.
Going way too fast for the speed bump. Ugh. I didn't slow it down. I'm trying not to intervene as much as possible to see if there are any changes between 10.5 and 10.6.
Now enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
Had to take over there. Seemed like it was getting a
In
little
500 feet, enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
too close to the right must curb. Just kind of driving straight into it. Hasn't really done that before. Being a little cautious for that pedestrian.
Now enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
We'll see how it does with this one. Being very cautious with the pedestrian there. A little hard braking. Okay, it's taking its damn time. Okay. Did that one okay. Still a little bit close to the corner curb.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right. Now your destination is on the right.
My car kind of tried to run the intersection. Alright, I'm gonna run in and grab my coffee. Got my coffee and we can resume. Let's go to B.
Now turn right onto North Ashland Avenue.
Car was waiting for our spot. Okay, coming onto a pretty busy road with fast traffic sometimes. Being very cautious. There are 2 lanes here. Accelerating fast into the turn, up to speed with the rest of the traffic. Probably would have gotten over there to the next lane if I were driving. This is fine too. Hard braking. I'm gonna report that one.
In 500 feet, turn left onto West Roseville Drive. Now turn left onto West Roseville Drive.
It says full self-driving may be degraded, poor weather detected. really not raining very hard. So I'm hopeful that Full Self-Driving will not decide to kick us out. Okay. Proceeding.
Now your destination is on the right.
Okay, I gave it some pedal through that since there was a car behind us. I just gave it accelerator pedal while I was switching over to C.
In 500 feet, turn left onto North Ravenswood Avenue.
Okay, being cautious for this double stop sign. Gave it some accelerator to push it through.
Now turn left onto North Ravenswood Avenue.
Okay. Somewhat central placement in the lane. Would have preferred it to be a little further to the right. Okay, it is proceeding a little bit cautiously, a little too cautiously. I had to give it accelerator. It's like it didn't really recognize this road. So three taps of the accelerator there. This should definitely give us some good data to compare to
In 500
10.6.
feet, turn right onto West Fenmore Avenue.
Going slowly, but to the speed that I've set as an offset for autopilot.
Now turn right onto West Fenmore Avenue.
Okay, I just let it do its thing there. Sometimes it goes at this corner a little fast. And it kind of came over the line, which doesn't always do. I think it is definitely,
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
it's not doing as great in the rain, that's for sure, as it has been on previous drives, previously sunny drives. Okay, we're gonna switch to D. did nicely there. I think this gives a good example of what Chicago streets are like. There's a lot of roads with indeterminate lane markings. Some are better than others. Lots of potholes. Okay, a little bit fast acceleration there. I got pushed back into my seat a little bit.
In 500 feet, turn right onto West Lawrence Avenue.
Gotta make sure we
Then
hurry
your
up and
destination
accelerate
will be
so
on
we
the
can get
right.
to this stop sign. Alright. Okay, very cautious movement for the first portion and then proceeded confidently thereafter. Again, I think that's because of the double stop sign.
Now
Okay.
turn right onto
And
West
then we're
Lawrence
gonna
Avenue.
go to E, actually. That's my bad. I'll
Now
update that.
turn left onto West Lawrence Avenue.
I'll update that point. I think I'll update D to be somewhere just east on Lawrence so that the car will complete the turn instead of trying to go right. So that was a forced disengagement just by my own poor mapping design. So I will correct that before the 10.6 so we can ignore that disengagement. Okay, some wonky turning there. Probably due to the rain. I haven't seen this much hesitation from the full self-driving beta in quite some time. So I do think it's largely due to the rain. Go. Okay, good. Okay. It actually kind of avoided that banner that was on the road, which was good. I think that's probably what I would have done, just in case it had metal or anything attached to it. It's done that underpass under the bridge many times and done a really good job of staying in that rightmost lane. Kind of gave some space for that billowing tarp. Interesting. Okay, did a really good job of staying left here. Previous 10.3.1 and 10.4, it really struggled with the way this intersection and road are set up. It was trying to stay to the right, and then it got in the right turn lane even though it was going to be progressing straight. Very well done. I've been very impressed with 10.5. pretty appropriate braking there. Started out maybe just for, you know, 80 milliseconds too harsh, and then eased up.
Feet, turn right onto North
Okay, that was a little bit harsh.
Your destination will be on the right.
And then we're gonna set this up to go.
In 500 feet, turn left onto North Broadway. Now turn left onto North Broadway.
Yeah, I was like, I would not have tried to push through that yellow, so I'm glad that it did not. Especially after Tesla trained me not to turn aggressively, trying to get my 99 safety score to qualify for full self-driving beta. Now I drive like a very cautious driver. And we are entering into a portion of Broadway which is actually quite well marked. Okay, didn't seem like it was going, so I gave it a little too much torque on the turn and I guess pulled it out of beta. That's my bad. Although I think we'll count that as a disengagement because it really should have been turning the wheels more at that point. So we'll count that as a full disengage. I don't know if this person's trying to cross. We gave them so much space. Oh my gosh. Thankfully that car wasn't too close behind us. Could have gotten rear-ended. Gonna report that one. I should have reported the intersection too. Maybe I'll I don't know. I guess I didn't hit the video record button. So I'd say we're about to the end of the drive. I'd say very successful on this FSD beta 10.5 on major and minor throughway streets and then side streets of Chicago on the north side. Really, even in the rain, despite getting a few messages of degraded service of full self-driving, I think it did a great job. I think when it's raining, the system is set up to, like, if you even have one strikeout where it says please pay attention, it'll just boot you out of full self-driving for that drive, just because it's not going to risk you being inattentive while it's also dealing with the less frequent situation of rain, where it still drives perfectly fine in the rain. It just isn't as used to seeing that in the environment, so it has less data trained, of course.
Turn right onto West Berlin Avenue.
All right, so we'll see. Is it going to get behind? Okay, that was great. It actually decided to not get behind the bus. It's going to try to turn. So you can turn right in front of a bus legally when they have their hazards on. So I pulled it out because I think the car was getting confused with that. So
destination is on the right.
All right, well, thanks for watching this video. We will try again that same route with 10.6. I am going to make just very slight adjustments to, I think, both, I think it's D and E waypoints, just to make sure that they capture the continued motion that I am desiring. So, all right, thank you.